I'm going to listen to that again, fuck it. You know why? It's my channel, I can do what I want. Nah. Too much? Wait. No. It's a me! No? Got you? No? Skål, everybody, and welcome back to a new video. I know, the Vikings didn't really have horns. I know. That's why. We got it. People, today I am excited because today we are reacting to Sabaton, as it is Sabaton Wednesday. People, you have requested a lot of songs, and it was really hard to actually pick one. I spent like almost 45 minutes just picking through the history and trying to read up on the actual song that I want to do. The one that I picked, well, you click the thumbnail so you know, but the one that I picked is The Attack of the Dead Men. So for those that don't really know the history, I'm going to do a quick recap. I have a cheat sheet, which I probably will be needing. But in the Great War, so World War I, the German Field Marshal Paul von Hindenburg ordered a chlorine gas bombardment on a Russian, it was a Russian fortress, right? Well, the Soviet fortress, which was held by 900 Russian soldiers. They were trying to hold and defend, and the Germans, they bombarded them with chlorine gas, which is pretty nasty stuff, right? So in a charge of 7,000 Germans, like after the bombardment, rushed in and tried to take the fortress, and they were surprised by a group of Russian soldiers who sort of survived the attack, but they were rising from the grounds, and they were basically doing a charge, but it looked like they were being zombies, right? So that's why they call it the Attack of the Dead Men. So it sprouted tales of Russian soldiers who wouldn't die, and they actually managed to close the gates basically and just retreat. So they were coughing up blood and pieces of lung and everything, and that led to a few horror stories. And now I'm anxious to actually listen to it. So sit back, relax, or march with me. Here we go. Fire! It's eerie. Oh, actual images, I think. Yes, they are. I know this one.
The front will enforce us on the hunt. There is a thunder in the east. It's an attack of the disease. They've been placing poison gas. 7,000 Georgia mass. Turn the tide of the attack and force the enemy to turn back. And that's when the dead men are marching again.
Oh yeah. That must have been a sight. Came on there.
Then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the dead. Once again, 100 men shot again, die again. No Soviets. Then and again, attack of the dead. 100 men facing the dead. Once again, 100 men shot again, die again.
Is that do any of you know, like, the members who are these the members who are singing? Because I suddenly heard multiple male voices. Are these band members, or is this a male, like, it's not a choir obviously, but are these multiple men like outside of the band or not? That's what I'm wondering right now. So far I'm liking it. I like the way they edited this, by the way. It's really easy to follow because I don't know the song and I can sing along. Basically, like, there was a little bit in there that was other than I expected, so it didn't work out that well. But I'm probably going to listen to it again and again and again and again, so I'll be fine eventually. Go back a little bit. work against the Tsar.
Russian countercharge, still be fighting for their lives as their enemy revives. Russians won't surrender, no, striking fear into their foe. And that's when the dead men are marching again.
Oh, can you just imagine?
Once again, then and again, attack of the dead, 100 men facing the dead. Once again, 100 men, charge again, die again. Once again, then and again, attack of the dead, 100 men facing the dead. Once again, 100 men, charge again, die again.
Yes! Yes! That's what we like to hear! This is good. I'm going to listen to that again. Fuck it. You know why? It's my channel. I can do what I want. Nah.
Again, die again.
Not just the guitar, the drums. I know it's Floor's husband. He's doing a good job. Oh, smart. It just said that the Russians like they wrap themselves in cloth to prevent like the worst damage from the gas. That's really smart. I'm not sure if I would have thought of that. Maybe, I don't know. But I know that chlorine gas, like chlorine gas, mustard gas, and all sorts of gases were used. But I think chlorine gas was often used. Was it chlorine or mustard gas? No, I'm confused. One of the two was often used. Maybe two. All of them. I don't know. Because it's actually like heavier than air, so it would like drop down into the trenches, and like World War I was a trench war basically. So I know that's how why they used a lot of gas. I'm not sure if that's chlorine or mustard or maybe both. But I know this was a fortress. I'm not sure if this is like a fortress with high up walls, and if it would just stay in the walls, that would be a thing too, obviously, because if it's heavier than air, then it will stay in that as well. So maybe both of them, I don't know, but that was smart. Wrap themselves in cloth when they don't have an actual mask to, to survive. Cool. I'm getting a history lesson. I like this, and I think that's the major point of Sabaton, right? Going back a little bit, there you go. Who had wrapped himself into cloth against the effect of the gas. Smart. 1,000 tons.
Then and again, attack of the dead, 100 men facing the dead. Once again, 100 men charge again, die again. The Soviets, then and again, attack of the dead, 100 men facing the dead. Once again, 100 men charge again, die again. The Soviets, then and again, attack of the dead, 100 men facing the dead. Once again, 100 men charge again, die again. The Soviets, then and again, attack of the dead, 100 men facing the dead.
Oh, fuck me, I have goosebumps again. I don't know if you can tell. Joachim did a really smart thing on this track. Like, when everybody, when those men, I am not sure if it's the band or probably they are, but probably. When they are singing, like, he's doing, like, a bit on top of it, but it's not really on top of it, it's more in the background. That sounded so cool. And there's a lot of history. Oh my god, it's still going on. Check. It's still going on. What they mentioned, like those little added captions in the lyrical, well, in the background. That's whatever I do as well, right? So I add captions to my videos. They added captions as well with actual historical facts, which I like a lot because you learn. And I think that's the major benefit of having a band like Sabaton. I had a discussion with somebody in the comments about Sabaton being sellouts. First of all, I don't agree. Sabaton being sellouts in their regard that they started singing about other things in the Swedish history, and them being I don't know his exact wording, but I think that he mentioned something like sanctimonious bastards, like they were singing about Sweden, and they are now no longer. They are selling out, and like in World War II, the Swedes actually let the Nazis walk through and do whatever troop movements to Sweden, and that's why they shouldn't be singing of certain songs. And I'm like, dude, they're singing about. He mentioned things like, yeah, and now they're singing about D-Day. So I had a discussion like thinking, yeah, but with the guy saying stuff like, but dude, don't you think that the men on D-Day deserve attention? That those stories shouldn't be told simply because Joachim and the rest of the band are Swedish, even though, by the way, Joachim is half Czech. But that was a really interesting discussion with the guy. I'm like, but they are sellouts because they want to sell albums, and I'm like, yeah, you're a prominent band. Why would you not want to sell albums? But what they're doing is telling the world's story, and I think that's a really smart thing, because those who don't know their history are deemed to repeat it. I don't know if you know the quote, but I do. So it's really good for us to know what happened and to not do that again, or do the right thing. Learn from your mistakes, right? That's what we teach our children as well. Like, make mistakes. Learn from them. Same goes for the entire world. Learn from your history. Don't make the same mistake again. Make all new ones. That's what we're doing right now. Other discussion. No, the song was good. I really liked the video. I got a history lesson. I think what songs and videos like this do is teach us. Like basically, first of all, it's an epic song, which I really like. I really love this song. There's a good bass, there's good guitar play. Joachim does phenomenal singing once again. And the way they built up, like with, I think, the band members singing, and then Joachim on top of it, but not really on top of it, it all worked really well. I like this. I really do prefer live versions because I like to see the band. I like to react on what they're doing on stage. And it's kind of hard to do it in a song like this, right? Because you don't see any band members, but this is something that's close to my heart because it's history, and I really like history. Like, I thought of being an archaeologist at some point, and I didn't pursue it. But history, I like it. Sabaton, I love it. So keep them coming. All of your suggestions are more than welcome. Just let me know in the comments what you like. Tell me if I talk too much, if I talk too little, if you want to see more, if you want to see less. Like to see it all, right? Because your feedback is my progress. Learn from my mistakes, make all new ones, right? And of course, only one more thing. Could you by all means please like, subscribe, and get notified for the next video in my journey. I will see you in the next one, and as always, only one more thing to say. Viking, not a real one, Viking, out. Peace.